Hey guys, Alex here. Today we're going to talk about DataCamp. So what is DataCamp? DataCamp is a data solution where they provide courses for businesses and customers. So DataCamp is something that WGU uses in their master's degree. They actually use a lot of material from DataCamp, and they actually use the interface of DataCamp. And a lot of businesses do this as well, not just WGU. So DataCamp has become this worldwide provider for many platforms that teach data and that want to learn data. So a lot of businesses do use their services and integrate their services. They also, from a personal customer perspective, they offer many courses and a monthly subscription. And it, in my opinion, is the best place to learn how to be a data engineer. Now, if you want to be a data analyst, there's plenty of places to learn on the internet, and I think WGU provides good enough information if you do their bachelor degree or master's degree in data analytics to become a data analyst without any other knowledge, without any other outside learning. But if you want to be a data engineer, which is a natural path for a data analyst, right? You might start off as a data analyst for a year, have your master's degree, and you want to become a data engineer, and they make, as a data analyst, you're probably going to be making anywhere from $70,000 to $110,000 a year. Whereas a data engineer, you're going to be making anywhere from $130,000 all the way up to $350,000 a year. Now that latter number there is going to take years of experience. But right away, a data engineer is going to make way more than a data analyst, and it's where you want to be if you want to work in data. It is the premier, job when it comes to data outside of artificial intelligence. And machine learning is even harder to break into, and I'll make a video on that at some point in the future. Machine learning and artificial intelligence is absolutely fascinating, but it's a very hard industry to break into. But DataCamp also teach artificial intelligence if you want to learn that too. So I'm actually going to do a screen recording, and we're going to go over DataCamp and some of the courses that they have. And like I said, WGU does use this in their master's degree. I'm unaware if they use it in their bachelor's, but I know for a fact that they do use it in their master's degree program, and they integrate that software. So DataCamp, let's get into it right now and see what courses they have. I am in the screen recording here, and we have the DataCamp website, which in my opinion is a very nice user interface website. Basically make your login over here. Let me move this microphone a little outwards. There we go. So we're going to go to the courses, and they have tons of courses. Data engineering, data analysis, programming, data preparation, data manipulation, statistics, AI and machine learning, which is a new thing they've been adding, generative AI, which is a huge thing that's been blowing up lately. It's like the new in thing. Implementing AI solutions, introduction to ChatGPT, large language models, understanding AI. So they're going to keep adding things for the AI section, but they are working on that. But the number one thing I think you're going to want to use DataCamp for is to learn data engineering, right? You're already going to have plenty of skills that you've learned data analytics with, whether you took a bachelor's or master's degree in data analytics. But if you did do a computer science bachelor's, right? If you did a computer science bachelor's and you don't really have any data knowledge for the most part, like you learned databases in your degree, a little bit of database programming, but you didn't really learn data analytics, then you can do that too. Let's say you want to work in data, you have a computer science bachelor's, you can learn all the data analyst stuff right here, and then you can eventually learn the data engineering stuff. So you can jump right into the data engineering stuff. Data analyst and data engineering are like two very different things. Data analytics is not a prerequisite to data engineering, but it's extremely hard to break into data engineering without a data analyst job or some other job in data first. I mean, you might be able to get a software engineer job first and work that for a long time and then become a data engineer. But one thing that you're not going to do is if you have had no tech job, no data analyst job, like your first job being a data engineer is probably going to be very unlikely. So data engineer is definitely a job that's not an entry-level job. So data analyst, you can definitely get that as your first tech job. Software engineer, you can get that as your first tech job. But data engineer, usually not. And usually it does require a master's. So now we're going to get back in here to this. We're going to go over the data engineering courses that they actually have. They have Understanding Data Engineering, Database Design, AWS Cloud Concepts, Building Data Engineering Pipelines, which is definitely something you want to know if you're going to be a data engineer. That seems like a very good course. Introduction to Data Engineering, which I'm assuming you'd want to start off with that course. NoSQL Concepts and Streaming Concepts. So let's click this button right, and here we are in the data engineering courses. Understanding data engineering, like I said, they're all right here. Introduction to Databricks. Databricks is actually very important if you want to be a data engineer. Introduction to data pipelines. And these are all branched out to courses that are like 3 to 4 hours. So basically, they don't feel overwhelming. You feel like you're completing a course, like within a few hours. And, that gives the brain some stimulation. That gives the brain a sense of accomplishment. So I really like how they do their course structure here. Introduction to Data Modeling in Snowflake. That's a really good one as well. So, and they have different course instructors for a lot of these. Very, very good website if you want to learn data engineering. And they also have, let's say, you take this out and put Python, right? You just want to learn how to program Python. You got Introduction to Python, Intermediate Python, and they also got a bunch of other good stuff too. Statistics with Python, just a lot of good stuff. SQL is definitely something you're going to need to know in data. That's something you need to know in any tech discipline, computer science, data, basically anything. Even if you're going to work security, you need to know SQL, and it's pretty easy to learn. SQL is very simple and very easy to learn. So you can get a very basic fundamental knowledge of SQL within a matter of a couple hours. And you can master it, really. I mean, maybe master is a strong word, but you can really master SQL in like a couple months. It's one of those languages that is not hard to learn, and you can get the grasp of it fairly quickly. Database design, that's a very important one too, relational databases in SQL. And it teaches you different types of SQL servers here, different types of databases. You learn NoSQL. Very good stuff. They have a whole very, very detailed collection here. Table AU, if you're going to be a data analyst, these two things are very important, Power BI and Table AU. So definitely, if you're going to stay as a data analyst and you really want to rise through the ranks, you definitely want to learn all of this stuff. All of these courses would be very beneficial to you. And let's take these two out, and we're going to go down to machine learning, which is something they're barely adding on here. Understanding machine learning, a very basic course. Unsupervised learning in Python, ML Ops, machine learning for business. So they're constantly adding stuff here, like I said. And they also have a bit of cloud stuff. So you got introduction to the different cloud softwares, right here. They have all three of them. So whichever one you want to work with, or you want to learn all three, they have all of that here. So really, if you want to be a cloud engineer, they do have some good stuff too. But is it going to be enough to be a full cloud engineer? I would say no. This is more geared towards data engineering and being a data analyst, but they do have some good cloud engineering stuff. So especially if you want to learn the basics and some intermediate level stuff. Like I said, they have a lot of good stuff here. They also have projects, and you can put these projects on your resume. So look at these projects right here, and then you complete the project, you put it on your resume. So guys, if you want to be a data analyst, if you want to be a data engineer, if you want to be a software engineer, any kind of tech job almost, outside of some basic IT jobs like help desk and very entry-level stuff regarding IT, you're going to need projects on your resume if you don't have experience. So you need to find a company that will let you do projects or build projects yourself for free and learn how to do that and then put those on your resume. You can do either or. You can build your own projects, put them on your resume, or you can use a company's projects where they already have a template for you, and then you build it yourself. So, whichever one you want to do, Doing it through a company where the template is already provided would be a lot easier. And then whatever job you apply for is not going to necessarily know that you didn't build the whole thing yourself, right? That you had a template to start out with. Like I said, these sites are very important, and WGU and DataCamp have a partnership, and they are, like I said, they use it in their master's degree program, and DataCamp provides a solution for many businesses. The page I'm going to take you on here is their certificate page. So basically, data engineer certification, this is something that they offer. Whether a hiring manager will take this into consideration or not, I cannot tell you. But the thing is, applying to jobs is a numbers game. And at some point, you're going to run into a hiring manager that's like, oh, that certification is really cool. That seems really valuable. And they're going to take it into consideration. So like I said, applying for jobs is all a number game. And while this might not help on your resume, it definitely will not hurt. And with some job, somewhere, it will help. So some job will look at this and be like, wow, that's great. Professional data engineer. DataCamp is great. I'm sure you'll find some company out there that actually really, really likes DataCamp. So this certification would be a very big positive. And they also have certifications for data analyst and other things as well. So data scientist. They have associate data scientist, they have data scientist, they have data engineer, and they have data analyst. They also have SQL associate. So they have a lot of good things here. DataCamp really wants to help you get a job. I believe, what is their membership? So $25 a month, which is honestly not bad for all the courses that they provide. It's not bad at all. Do they have an annual plan? So that is annual. It's $25 a month. And $39 a month, which is still pretty reasonable if you don't do annual. So still pretty reasonable. But if you want to do just like 2 months of learning and try to cram in as many courses as you want, I would say $80 is not that bad. But like I said, this is a great website if you want to learn data. There's some cloud stuff on here as well. And if you want to learn just basic Python, right? Like if you want an intro to Python class, this one's really good, even if you don't really want to learn data. So they have plenty of good stuff. If you're curious about ChatGPT, they have stuff on that they'll teach you. ChatGPT is getting more and more popular. Generative AI is getting more popular. Snowflake, that's becoming popular as well. And yeah, they have a lot of good stuff here. Career tracks, data scientist, Python programmer, data engineer, machine learning. So machine learning with Python sounds very interesting here. Master this 85 hours. So 21 courses in 85 hours and 3 projects and a statement of accomplishment. So this seems like a very good course as well. Machine learning scientist with Python. That one I would definitely take if you're interested in machine learning and AI. Also, so data engineering, we went over. Intermediate SQL. So 4 hours. Like I said, learning SQL is not that hard. You guys should be able to get a really good grasp of SQL within a matter of a couple days, to be honest with you. SQL and Python are very simple to learn, and ironically, they go really well together when it comes to data. So, but like I said, I think I've covered everything. I've gone over most of this website. I might be leaving out something. I wanted to make sure that I got everything regarding this website and everything that I can cover in the screen recording as possible. But like I said, for the price they offer a lot of courses and a lot of information if you want to excel your career in data. Now, if you want to be a software engineer or a cloud engineer or something that's not data, then obviously, this website is probably not for you. Although, like I said, they do have some good intro to programming courses. But if you want to work in data analyst, data engineering, even a data architect at some point, this website is really good. So that's one thing I'd like to see them add too, is some more data architect stuff and keep adding AI stuff. So another natural transition for a data engineer is to work in AI. So I know working in AI sounds really cool, and a natural transition from that is from data. So data and AI basically have a ton of overlap, right? Data, AI, machine learning. ton of overlap there. Like if you want to learn AI, you need to learn data. It's extremely important. You need to learn machine learning, which is the very basics of AI. You need to learn machine learning. You need to learn how all of that works. Neural networks, the whole thing. But anyways, guys, if you want to sign up for DataCamp, I have a link in the description and the pinned comment. I wish you guys the absolute best of luck on your data journey. Stay tuned for more college videos coming, including WGU, and also more career videos coming. I have some surprises and a lot of good things coming up on this channel. I've been planning a little more meticulously regarding this channel, and I have some good things coming, a little bit of everything for everybody regarding data, regarding software engineering, regarding colleges, college programs. I have a lot of stuff coming up. If you guys can please like and subscribe if you like my channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Apparently, 80% of you are not subscribed. So if you could subscribe, if you like my channel and appreciate my content, I would greatly appreciate that. Anyways, guys, I'm signing off for now. I wish you the best of luck once again on your data journey and getting a data job. Have a great day.